Hi, my name is John and I'm from At Your Service Home Inspections in Northwest Indiana. Today we're going to talk about garage doors. So as a home inspector, when I'm inspecting a garage door, I like to be able to get into the garage first and look at the door before I open it. Okay, so we want to make sure first that the door doesn't have a lock. This one doesn't have a lock on, so I don't have to worry about that. And also we want to make sure that no one put a padlock or anything on this door. Okay, and make sure it's not locked. So this door doesn't appear to be locked. We want to look at the cables. We want to make sure the cables are intact. The spring's there, spring there, cable. We want to make sure that they're not broken before we even try to open this door. Then we also want to, another thing to look at is the rollers. So we want to make sure the rollers are intact. This garage door here looks like someone's replaced some of the garage door rollers. And then they've replaced some of the other hardware here too on this door. Also then, we want to look at the rails. So this one here is rusted at the bottom. That probably should be changed out. Doesn't appear to be hurting anything like that, but it'd probably be time for a new section of rail on this door here. Then we want to look up at the opener, okay? So we want to make sure that we're attached. The chain sags just a little bit, okay? So the chain probably could use some adjustment. This is a Chamberlain. And we also want to look at the structure up here. And we want to make sure that this garage door opener is fastened properly. So someone went through a little bit of extra trouble with this one and fastened it up so it's not moving around. So then we want to test the door. How the door sounds. Okay, so this is a big heavy door. This door the rails could probably use some more lubrication on it to help with the ease of it traveling up and down. Also too, the chain probably uses a little bit of lubrication too. So then we want to test the safety features on this door. First, we want to check the eyes. Make sure that safety reverse is working on the door. We also want to make sure that these eyes aren't installed way up here. Okay, there is a minimum height distance here, and so but if they're up too high, then actually an animal, small child, could actually walk underneath it while it's coming down, and the eyes wouldn't, and it wouldn't even go off. Okay, then we want to be careful about testing this part of the door. So the contact safety switch, okay. There's a couple different ways to check that. Now, that one just kept pulling me down, so I let go of it. But there's other ways where they'll say put a board underneath it and let it come down and hit the board. But that, right now, it can actually damage the bottom of the door by putting a board there. And also too, if there's any damage to this door, you don't even want to do that test to it, okay? Because if you grab that door and you got damaged panels, you could buckle the whole door and you can damage it. So you want to do that. So the inspection, the first part of the inspection on the door is very important. All right. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video, and have a great day.